less rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Pitch is high. The throw is right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
1 and 2.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The second baseman,
With Merrifield next to bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Set and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with with a solo shot. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
That'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. Duffy,
Ball 1, no strike.
California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Duffy sets. Here's the 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Nick Castellanos now. He was among the many who failed to report a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
0-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks, and Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Jorge Soler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Next, it'll be Hunter Alberto. First offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Gallo is there, 2 gone. Next to stand in is Ryan McBroom. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Here now is Rafael Devers. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, batting at an even 400.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way. Left center, base hit.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Bobby.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Now the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Devers on at first, nobody out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
JT Real Muto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 7. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit you?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So next to bat will be Hyunjin Ryu. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now here's the first offering. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's the 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Joey Gallo would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor is there, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Salvador Perez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Salvador Perez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Flare out to left center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with one gone for him here in the inning, we'll give you a look at the standings. And you can see that they enter play with a 3.5 game lead in the division race. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Two and 0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
I got 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
To the plate now, Danny Duffy. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. KC down in order. They still trail 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Now the first pitch.
At the ball. Ball one, no strike. Inside, ball two.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. This one is launched. Look at this. So they're going back into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Marte.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Marte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Chicago. New inning set to get underway. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Marte gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next to the Royals.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's a
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he misses. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 3-2 pitch. Tapped up the third base line. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on this Royals ball club. With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Barehanded at his knees. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus one more.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Next up, Hanser Alberto. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, 0-1 pitch coming. In the air to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
The first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Now here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up is JT Realmuto. He's singled in his first AB. From the stretch. In there at the letters 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Alberto loves it, and there's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Popped him up. Perez over to his right, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Royals 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now into the box is Ryan McBroom. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ryan McBroom.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now into the box. Salvador Perez flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now here is Michael Taylor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Marte is there for it, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
The pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Mondesi is there. 1 down. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Oh, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Two down, no one on base. That'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch on the way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Two out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here comes Soler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. So now here is Danny Duffy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Ball and a strike to count to the Royals pitcher.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
It's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Misses, ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Now a little looper down the left field line. Coming in is Hernandez. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes 8, 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fouled away.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. Line hard to center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Bottom of the sixth inning now. And stepping up is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1 on its way. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball upstairs.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Soler's after it. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Brad Brock will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, he's 2 for 4. Set to deliver the 0-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Merrifield. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jason Adam is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to bat, Jorge Soler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jorge
He's set. Here it comes.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Pitch on the way.
Ball back outside.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Royals falling behind now 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And now the first pitch.
Nope.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Ryan McBroom. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in next, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Soler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-1. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Reined in to Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3 and the Royals 1. Now Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jesse Hahn will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cam Gallagher is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
Realmuto.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hahn is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Third and 10.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Wilson Contreras will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the AB now. In there, and it's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers and 44 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And the lead remains 3-1. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now in the box, Cam Gallagher. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, singled last time up. First pitch on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. And another foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Count remains full.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. KC down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Josh DeMont is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2.
3-ball, 2 strikes.
Ketel Marte is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Castellanos.
Kyle Zimmer will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Marte on second. Seager is over at first with 1 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making.
Right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next, here is Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 30, Jose.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Oh, 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
set and the pitch. Whit Merrifield is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
1-1 the count now. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Jorge Soler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Two and one.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
All even now, 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earned his 9th win of the year. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 25th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.